Up to 1 in 5 patients will get an infection within 30 days of surgery. And these can include wound infections, urinary tract infections or pneumonia. We see that the average day to diagnosis is day 5 after surgery, and this results in delayed treatments, hospital readmissions, and sometimes even sepsis or death. And that's why we developed the Periscope AI system using patient data from the electronic health record to predict the risk of infection after surgery, and therefore supporting physicians and nurses in identifying patients at high risk of infection who should be monitored more closely. Around 330 million people receive surgery globally every year who could potentially be helped with the Periscope AI system. And we are currently implementing in several European hospitals. In each, around 10,000 patients will get surgery every year.
The impact of AI in recruitment is significant. AI tools can process a large amount of data and applications very quickly and very fast, and that can help improve the work of recruiters and also avoid biases in human decision making. The problem is that these AI tools have also the potential to reinforce and perpetuate existing biases in the data they were trained on, and that can have a large impact against certain communities like the disabled community, the LGBTQI+, and also women. And therefore, in order to ensure fairer recruitment practices, it is important to examine the potential impact that this may have on society. At the Bias Project, we are developing a prototype decision-making tool for HR practitioners that aims to mitigate diversity biases and promote fairness in recruitment. And on the one side, we are exploring methods for evaluating and mitigating harmful biases of AI language models that are models used in ChatGPT or other recommender systems that process and structure data from job applicants. And on the other side, we are going to be using case-based reasoning to develop a transparent candidate recommender system that ensures that the future of recruitment is trustworthy and responsible.
Well, SAILS decided to set up this interdisciplinary minor on AI and society because Leiden University has a lot to offer on all the different disciplines that come together in both the topics of artificial intelligence, which is an interdisciplinary field in itself, and on society. For example, we have computer science, but we also have humanities, law, governance, politics, linguistics, all these different fields. We've seen with the 2 cohorts that we've had that students actually managed to cross disciplinary boundaries within a program with each other. I think that is the biggest success of the minor AI in society, that we really got that interdisciplinary conversation going. I think that's what society needs for the future.
My biggest personal takeaway from the minor concerning AI is that everyone who's engaging with this topic, it doesn't really matter which discipline you're from, everyone is touching new ground, right? So it might often seem that growing computational power and a growing understanding of how it all works, that they increase together, but these systems are evolving in such mind-boggling ways that it's forcing scientists and scholars from all sides to take a step back and try out new things. And I see this happening everywhere I go in academia, and I'm very excited to see where it's going to go next. I would recommend this minor primarily because it brings together this crowd of students and professors that you would only really rarely see interact with each other this experimentally. And I think what's also important to mention is because so much is being discovered in this field right now, that it keeps both you but also your professors on their toes basically all the time.
What is happening in this lab is that we use humanoid robots. So those are robots with a humanoid body, a body that resembles a human, in research and in education. And in education we teach students, for example, during their bachelor thesis or during classes, how you use these robots in order to make interaction between humans and AI pleasant. And in terms of research, what we focus on is the role of emotions in this interaction. The results I like to achieve with my research on robots and AI is to better understand the mechanisms of emotion. Emotions come from somewhere, and that somewhere is based in how we process what happens to us. And those processes are very complex. And I hope to better understand those processes by using AI and by using computer modeling, so that I can see, how do all of these components in these processes work together so that an emotion emerges from that. And that is something you can use both to understand what emotions are, but also to better understand what emotions can do in interaction with humans and robots. So I think that it is important to do this kind of research for the progression of AI, simply because AI is getting smarter, a lot smarter, but is it also getting more intelligent with respect to humans? So we need human AI. We need AI that is also emotionally capable. We have to interact with it at some point, or the AI has to make decisions for us. And we are simply a species with emotions. So AI needs to understand what emotions are.